A summer celebration in Chicago turned into a scene of fear and chaos late Friday night when gunfire erupted during a large gathering on the city's south side. What started as a joyful Juneteenth celebration quickly became a nightmare. Hundreds of people had gathered in the Princeton Park area, enjoying music, food, and time with friends and family. The atmosphere was festive, and the streets were packed with people celebrating together. But shortly before midnight, everything changed. According to investigators, a vehicle approached the crowded area. Moments later, multiple shots were fired toward the crowd, sending people running in every direction. Witnesses described hearing a rapid burst of gunfire followed by screams and panic as attendees scrambled to find safety. Within seconds, the celebration turned into complete chaos. Emergency calls flooded local dispatch centers as police officers and paramedics rushed to the scene. Flashing lights quickly filled the streets as first responders worked to secure the area and assist victims. Authorities say multiple people were struck during the incident. Victims ranged in age from teenagers to adults, highlighting the devastating impact on the community. Several injured individuals were transported to nearby hospitals, while others arrived at medical centers on their own seeking treatment. As emergency crews worked through the night, investigators began collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Crime scene tapes stretched across multiple blocks as detectives searched for clues that could identify those responsible. Police also reviewed surveillance footage from nearby businesses and residences, hoping to track the vehicle involved and reconstruct the events leading up to the shooting. Officials believe the attack may have been targeted, but investigators have not yet released a final motive. At this stage of the investigation, authorities continue to follow multiple leads and are urging anyone with information to come forward. The shooting has once again raised concerns about public safety and gun violence in major American cities. For residents of the neighborhood, the tragedy is especially painful because it occurred during what was supposed to be a celebration of freedom, unity, and community. Local leaders have expressed support for the victims and their families while calling for cooperation with law enforcement as the investigation continues. As Chicago wakes up to the aftermath of another tragic incident, many questions remain unanswered. Who was behind the attack? Why was the crowd targeted? And will police be able to identify those responsible? For now, investigators continue their search for answers. This is a developing story, and more information is expected to emerge as the investigation moves forward. If you enjoyed this report, subscribe for more breaking news and major stories from across the United States.